It's like a drug.
You're reaching speeds in excess of 190, 200 miles an hour.
I am addicted to it. I'm addicted to it.
It's unexplainable. You see the fear in them for you, and you're the guy on the bike.
You're in your own little world. You're totally shut out from everything else.
You either stop it or it stops you.
One short of a six-pack. He's got a few tiles adrift. Yeah, you'd say he was, yeah. From the outside looking in, you'd think the people involved in road racing, not participating in road racing, would be mental.
We're all kind of a bit like, we're something like, was he wired up right? But we're not bad people. We're mad, but we're all very, on the bike, we're calculated mad.
I was into making things go faster. I just love riding, but I probably more loved tuning things and trying different bits, trying to make things go faster. And there's me at 16 trying to make me 50cc moped go faster. I ended up with it doing I don't know, 80 odd mile an hour or something, and had a few crashes, and then had a real big crash when I was 16. But it was after a big night out, so I was a bit hungover. I had a big crash, and then I was sat on the side of the road waiting for the police to come. And I thought, you know what, I need to do something about this. This isn't a sustainable way of riding motorbikes. I thought I need to go racing.
Looking now to see who's in second place. Yes, Leslie McMaster it is. George Higgins in third, and Alan Irwin moves up another place or two again.
I first started racing bikes competitively from I was 6 years age. I actually started riding bikes when I was 3. It probably all stemmed from my dad being the most successful road racer and short circuits combined in Ireland, still to this day. So it was like hereditary, I think. Me and my 3 brothers all started at that age, and yeah, ended up here.
To be successful in any way, you've got to be a selfish bastard, which I was, and probably still am now to a certain extent. Yeah, I just think there's combinations to be successful, and I think I was never naturally talented. But I got to a certain stage of racing where I started doing all right, and just my sheer determination, that's what got me a bit of success. Just because I wasn't that naturally talented, but I really wanted it, and I know I wanted it more than me, and I would do whatever it'd take. Wherever the line was, I'd push beyond it, and I'd just take the piss, and I'm lucky I'm still here. I am lucky, because I took the piss loads.
I would say racers, and me personally, we have like an addictive personality, and we have to be a level of mad, but to me it's about being controlled and focused rather than mad, because if you're mad you won't be in the game long. So yeah, I think we're different. We're a different breed of people.
Back here, he's hit back. He has a deep. Oh no, it's they definitely touched. Guy Martin was almost out of the seat there. Both bikes came together. That was as close as it's ever going to be. That was a case of no, you don't.
I don't know. I think it's a form of indoctrination. You don't. Just get on with it. You don't go to racers' funerals. I don't go to racers' funerals. Well, I did go to one race. I went to Tommy Lucas's funeral. And then I thought from that, this was a fellow racer, and then I thought, you know what, I'm not going to another racer's funeral, because I thought it was a bit depressing, as it should be really, shouldn't it? Yeah, I think then he was starting to bring it home that, oh yeah, racing is dangerous and you might get killed, so I thought, right, I don't need any of that, I just want, positiveness.
We had a really serious incident where one of our fellow competitors lost his life, and when I seen that, when I came across that on the track, immediately I thought of my son, because Dan also has a son, and immediately I thought, like, what am I doing here? What on earth am I doing here? And it does have a big impact, and family and what you put them through is sometimes enough to change what maybe you would do in racing. And I probably won't go back to Mackay because of it being so far away and from what I experienced this year.
My girlfriend, she's probably more pro racing. She is, yeah. She probably wants me to race because she knows I love it. Yeah, but now I'm 36. I've got my girlfriend. We've got a daughter. Got 2 dogs. You know what? I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want her growing up without a dad. So I take a little bit of that into account. I do take a bit of that into account.
Some people I don't think, be too honest with road racing and what they're thinking, but anybody that doesn't have relief when you cross that line and it's the last race of the day and you're coming home in one piece, it's that's probably the coolest feeling of the lot, believe it or not. So you do ask, when you think about it that way, I do ask myself why, but it outweighs.
2 fellow racers when I first started. I was wild when I first started. I was wild. Martin Finnegan and Richard Britt, they both said to me, because I got on with them well, but I was riding like a dickhead. They both said to me, hey boy, if you keep riding like that, you'll be coming back in a box. And to be honest, they said that. I didn't listen. But they did say, right, you'll have a big crash, and that'll make you or break. I had a massive crash in 2003 at the Southern 100, 2004 Southern 100, 2003 Southern 100. Massive crash. Broke my ankle, brought this, brought that. And then I laid in hospital after that crash and thought, you know what, those boys were right. Anyway, I went back and raced after that, and that was as good as better than I'd ever been, because I was riding, but I was riding with, mindfully.
When I win, or I'm in with like a sniff of the win, that's where I get the buzz from. Some people do enjoy riding bikes. Most competitive people and successful people enjoy winning, and whether that be on the bike or whatever. So that's probably the day where I'll stop. As long as, touch wood, it doesn't stop me, it'll be the day that I lose the mojo as such and can't win races anymore, which would be a very sad day. Have we got it?
Why do I race? Why did I race? I started racing really because I just like building bikes.
It's just an addiction, I think. It's a love for the rush and the buzz of that you'll never get doing anything else in your life.
It's like being a kid again. It's like when you're a kid and you're really excited about something.
Well, I like the whole thing. There's so many things in that thing of the place, the people, the bikes, the noise, the smells. I love all of that. And I'd miss that.
If you cross the finish line, you get a good result. It's the most amazing feeling ever. You feel you've conquered the world.
It's like coming back into the paddock and then all your friends are your competitor on track, then is your best mate in the paddock again.
I grew up as a child going to Portrush and cycling about and watching my dad race and watching Joey Dunlop race and being that fan, hanging out at the Foster's chocolate stalls and doing everything. And to then think back now that I've won that race and I'm that person that I used to watch, but I'm just me. That's a surreal feeling, and it was an incredible moment.
England, Northern Ireland, Southern Ireland, Isle of Man. I've raced in France, Spain, Portugal. I've raced in New Zealand, China, Macau, Australia. Bloody hell, racing's took me all over the place. Raced in America, raced at Pikes Peak in America. Bloody hell, yeah. Never been to South America though. But I'll tell you, racing has taken me to a lot of places. Racing's been good to me. It's been good to me.